Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to our morning political conversation. And this morning, we are going to have a political discussion about Mount Kenya unity. As you know, Rigathi Gachagua is calling the mountain to unify for a purpose because he believes that the mountain need to come together so that they can enhance development in Mount Kenya as a unity of purpose. But they are individuals who believe that President William Samoei Ruto is actually isolating his deputy, Rigathi Gachagua, because those individuals are actually counting on the meeting that Rigathi Gachagua called recently with the Mount Kenya professionals. And during that meeting, we had some of the politicians who those people feel that they are purely allied to President William Samoei Ruto, that they never attended the mountain. And those individuals who are actually being perceived as the close associates of William Samoei Ruto include Ndindi Nyoro, Kimani Ichung'wah, Professor Kindiki, and the chairperson of the Council of Governors also didn't attend. And many people are saying, why could those close associate, in quotes, of William Samoei Ruto couldn't attend the deputy president function, which actually he called to make the people of the mountain to rally in unity behind him. So that's actually what we are going to have as a candid discussion this morning. But before we dive in and try to dissect that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly. And lastly, whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because by smashing the bell button, you give YouTube permission to notify you whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. Now let us go back to the discussion of the day about the Mount Kenya unity and about those individuals who are saying that Rigathi Gachagua is being isolated in the mountain by the close associate of William Samoei Ruto. And those close associates, they have been actually been named as the Kimani Ichung'wah, Ndindi Nyoro, Professor Kindiki, and the chairperson of the Council of governors. So, do you think that it is easier for William Samoei Ruto to isolate the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua? Remember, Rigathi Gachagua was able to fight until he was chosen to be the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. When many people wanted Professor Kindiki to be the vice president of the Republic of Kenya. And that means it is not easy to fight Rigathi Gachagua. It is not easy for William Samoei Ruto to do without Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is a very clever mobilizer. He's a very shrewd politician. He's a person who has been with William Samoei Ruto for long enough. He is a person who has been a DO, and he has worked in various parts of the Republic. And that means he understands the people. And that's why Rigathi Gachagua, he is on the mission of bringing unity in Mount Kenya. And many people underrate Rigathi Gachagua. But for sure, Rigathi Gachagua is going to succeed to take in charge of the entire mountain. And for me, I always tell people, already Rigathi Gachagua is the kingpin of Mount Kenya. Anybody who could try to oppose Rigathi Gachagua will actually cause his own political destruction, because the mountain has already decided. Many people in Mount Kenya, around 80 to 90%, they have decided that it is now time for Rigathi Gachagua to be the kingpin of Mount Kenya. And that's why, if you saw that meeting that Rigathi Gachagua called with the business community, with the professionals, it actually came out successfully, even if some people say that the key allies of William Samoei Ruto from the mountain didn't attend. And it tells you that the ground in the mountain is already gone, and it is on the support of Rigathi Gachagua. And Rigathi Gachagua, being a very brave politician, immediately we finished election, he went to those people who were in Jubilee, he brought them overboard. He went and brought those people who lost election in the mountain, he brought them overboard, and he told them that election is over, we must work as a unity. And for sure, he is with people in the Kenya Kwanza government who believes in him, and from the mountain. And there are some individuals, there are some people from the mountain who are working in the government who may not actually be able to attend those rallies because they don't want to actually be seen to be beating the drums behind Rigathi Gachagua. But in the actual sense, they are behind Rigathi Gachagua and they are supporting Rigathi Gachagua up to the end. So my fellow viewers, Rigathi Gachagua is the kingpin of Mount Kenya. And William Samoei Ruto cannot do without Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is a mobilizer who is equal to William Samoei Ruto. He is a man who understands people. He is a man who goes for the ground. He listens to the ground. And that's why the strategy that Rigathi Gachagua has chosen for the mountain is actually to make sure that development are received in Mount Kenya. And that's why he is talking without any fear about the shareholding in William Samoei Ruto government. And that, many people may choke with it, but that's a strategy to show the people of Mount Kenya that he is working for them. He is the only sole person who is working for the interest of Mount Kenya. And that is making him to be the kingpin of Mount Kenya. And that's why the ground is for Rigathi Gachagua. And you cannot take that one away from him. And it's very hard for the mountain to be divided, because there are people who believe that President William Samoei Ruto may actually create a division in the mountain so that we can have people who will checkmate Rigathi Gachagua. But I tell you for this, Rigathi Gachagua is very brilliant. He is not going to move against President William Samoei Ruto. He is going to stay with President William Samoei Ruto up to the end, because he knows at the end he is eyeing for the presidency of this republic. And any revolt by now could be seen in bad faith by many Kenyans. And that's why whenever he holds those meetings, he tells people we must unite behind William Samoei Ruto. So he's doing that in a very clever and a very smart way. But he knows that he must do that to preserve himself for 2032 presidential election. So, what is your take about the unity of Mount Kenya? Can Mount Kenya be divided so that we can have that what we call divide and rule? Is it easy? Do you believe that Rigathi Gachagua is the sole kingpin of Mount Kenya? And if you don't believe that, then who do you think is the sole kingpin of Mount Kenya? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I say thank you so much. And I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel, I say thank you so much. May God bless you, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And whenever you subscribe to this YouTube channel, there's one thing you must remember: to hit the notification bell. Because once you hit the notification bell, you give YouTube a permission to notify you whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly until we meet in our next political conversation. Goodbye.